I pray in the name of Jesus. I pray, Father, for your mercy. I pray, Father, for your strength upon her. Almighty God, your mercy upon him.
She can't give me no advice. I don't care if it was good advice or bad advice.
And you see, April, that is your problem. You don't care if it's good advice. I've been giving good advice, and the women who are taking it, regardless if their mother told them she loves them or not, they are healing generations. Meanwhile, you refuse to take the good advice. Not only that, but you acknowledge that it is good advice. So when your children grow up, if they grow up and feel the way that I, Peaches McIntyre, feels about my mother, or the way that you, April, feels about your mother, the mother who did not want you,
She said in my face and told me she didn't want me and she told me she didn't love me.
the mother who signed her rights away in your face
She said in my face and told me she didn't want me.
and said, I don't want you no more.
She cannot give me advice. Only motherfucker I'm gonna take some advice from is for somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Not her. Call Ayana or somebody. Ayana fix my life.
Hey, April. She even lets him eat first and then the kids. And she takes the scraps. And that's enough for her because she is a lioness, a queen. Now, unlike Eliana, however you say her name, unlike her, Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. She's a true lioness. She can love her king. Even.
I don't need her advice. I did not ask her. Can you give me advice on what I went through?
And once again, April, I was not giving you advice. I was talking about you. I was showing how you were a horrible example of a mother. That's what I was doing.
Do y'all not get the stuff that I told y'all I went through?
Yes, April. Yes. April, we understand what you...
And you had that many kids. You didn't want that many kids.
Actually, April, I wanted 12. I would love to have 3 more babies to make up for the 3 babies that I lost. However,
I pray in the name of Jesus. I pray, Father, for your mercy. I pray, Father, for your strength upon her. Almighty God, your mercy upon him.
I don't need her advice. I did not ask her. Can you give me advice on what I went through?
and once again, April, I was not giving you advice. I was talking about you. I was showing how you were a horrible example of a mother. That's what I was doing.
Do y'all not get the stuff that I told y'all I went through?
Yes, April. Yes. April, we understand what you have went through, which is why we can't understand why you would do the same thing to your children, especially Autumn.
That shit is kind of like, what the fuck y'all think? I don't want to hear it be speaking on something I went through.
So, April, this is where using your logic comes in. If you don't want anyone on the internet to speak on what you've been through. Perhaps don't put your life and what you've been through on the internet. Maybe go to therapy, somewhere private where the doctors aren't legally allowed to put what you've been through on the internet with identifiable information, such as your name, your kid's name, and where you're from, and what happened with your mama.
How you gonna tell somebody to hug somebody, bitch? I've been set out to and my life by all my mama boyfriends.
Sounds like trauma. Thought you didn't have any trauma, April.
I'm not traumatized. And I'm not putting trauma on my kids.
Sounding just like a lady I know named Tracy, aka my mama.
For something that I know not true. So I'm not gonna apologize. Not at all. So y'all can quit saying apologize. No, I'm not doing that one now. No, sir. I'm not gonna do that one right there because I know the mother I have been. I know the sacrifices that I have made. So I would never ever apologize for nothing that I did not do wrong. I'm not gonna do it. So y'all can stop that right there. Cause there was no childhood trauma, no mistreatment, none of that right there. You coming out here trying to tell me I'm wrong for not hugging my daughter, bitch. I was robbed of my motherfucking innocence.
And you, April, you knew that before you decided to go ahead and birth her. You was already robbed before she was conceived and before Winter was conceived. Although you didn't heal prior to having your children, which is normal, we typically don't know that there's a mother wound until we have to become mothers. Hence, Krishan Rock. She's losing her shit because she realizes that she is not equipped with what she needs to thrive because her crackhead ass mammy did not give it to her. She was robbed. You want to be the next Krishan Rock? I heard Natalie called.
I love my life. Y'all really just turned me up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Natalie just hit me up. Oh. She hit me up in the inbox. Don't worry about what Natalie said. Just tune in.
They need another crash out dummy to exploit. When you can literally be phenomenal, ho. You could literally apologize to your kids and hug them. That is free.
I don't like hugging. I don't need advice from her. I don't find shit funny about her even speaking on my situation. And you had that many kids. You didn't want that many kids.
Actually, April, I wanted 12. I would love to have 3 more babies to make up for the 3 babies that I lost. However, my husband decided that he was done having kids. Today is Thursday, March 27th, 2024. Current time is 10:18 a.m. And my husband is about to go snip, clip, clip, snip. I don't want him to. That means I ain't gonna be able to have babies no more. Oh, me? I wasn't. I still had more love in me to give what comes from me. But I'll reserve it for my grandbabies.
The fuck would I take advice from her for? I don't need her advice. That's the problem that y'all not getting.
I wasn't talking to you, April. I was talking about you, April. That's the part that you're not getting. In the beginning, I was using you as a reference of everything I despise, aka hate, about po motherfuckers. And when I say po, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about mindset. How someone could know that it hurts and know that it's wrong and still do it to what comes from them, their children, and especially a mother. A mother. You see, a father, he makes a deposit and it's easy to walk off. But you carried these babies in your womb. You felt their kicks. You had to push them out or get them cut out. And you know it hurts to not be hugged. And you know it hurts to not feel like somebody loves you or even say it. At least say it.
I'm not a hugger because I didn't get hugged when I was younger. Ain't nobody walk up on me and hug me. Nobody hugged me. Nobody told me when I was younger, April, I love you. Nobody told me that. Nobody kissed me every morning on my way out the door. When I woke up, nobody said, good morning, April. When I went to sleep, nobody said, good night, April.
Your mother did it to you, and now you're doing it to them. And you're so dumb, slow, what you called me? Slow.
I was just slow.
That you actually put it on the internet. So it was a perfect example of what generational trauma looks like. See, it's one thing to talk about my cousin who asked me, how do you do that? Do what? Do that. Tell Gregory McKay that you love him. How do you tell your baby you love him? It's one thing to say that story happened, and it did, many years ago, before I was a YouTuber, right? And I taught her how to do it. But to have somebody actually come on camera and put it on the internet and my husband to see it, because I didn't follow you. I didn't follow you on my last page with 1.1 million followers, and I don't follow you on this one because I despise what you represent, even the skits you make. I hope you know that we don't like you. We like your daughter. Yeah. When I say we, I'm at least talking about the Peach Patch. You see, you may think that you have talent, but you don't. At least not for social media. You see, your daughter has the gift. You, on the other hand, have the curse. And you could turn the curse into a gift. However, because you're so traumatized, you won't even do that. And that is free. 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 Meanwhile, your daughter, who writes you letters expressing how much she loves you.
Autumn always write me like little notes. And like the last note Autumn wrote to me, she said, I know you be going through a lot, but I just want to tell you that I love you. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I wonder how Autumn be feeling, because when I read the note, I don't go to her and be like, thank you, hug her, or I be like, Autumn, I got your note. I just ball it up and throw it in the garbage, but it do be meaning something to me. I cry. Like, I close my door and I cry.
Your daughter, who makes videos showing how stupid and irresponsible you are, but you think it's funny. She keeps showing you her heart. She keeps showing you what's in her heart. But because your mammy didn't want you and left you with them people, you experienced so much trauma.
In my face, and she told me she didn't want me no more, and she signed away her rights. I swear to God, y'all. She said in my face and told me she didn't want me, and she told me she didn't love me.
You continue the cycle. You're sick. And I'm not a doctor, but I know you're sick. Let's think about it this way. And now I'm talking to the world. The world is looking at this. Look at how God still uses you, April. So think about it this way. If somebody has AIDS and they know that they have AIDS and they go give AIDS to a partner who did not know that they had AIDS, they would go to jail. Meanwhile, April, you have experienced trauma. Your mother didn't say, I love you. Your mother didn't hug you. Your mother didn't tuck you in bed at night. Your mother didn't wake you up and say, good morning, April. And even though it's awkward, you know how it feels. So you go and do the same thing to some innocent babies that came, that grew, and came out of you. They are biologically yours. You see me? I don't give a fuck about nobody's kids but mine. My love is reserved for my kids because I know that there are Aprils and Tracy's in this world. And when I tell the world about my mom, Tracy, they don't believe me. But see, April, you've done something so phenomenal. You actually post those things on the internet so the world can see that, yes, April's exists just like Tracy did. God is using you. Now, I hope, April, you don't continue to be a Tracy.
And for y'all to be coming at me because the way that y'all feel that my daughter said I treated her. I never mistreated my kids, not one of my kids. I struggled and I went without for my kids. And I'm not going to let nobody make me feel like I'm a bad mama, like I mistreated my kids, because I have never, ever, ever mistreated my kids. My children my children always stayed in a nice apartment, a nice house, because I don't like filth. Never. There's nothing my kids ever wanted. Never.
She don't know I pray for love. Yeah.
I'm going standing in line 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, make sure they got the new Jordan.
I despise Jordans. I hope that you will just reach out and hug your babies. I hope that the next time your daughter writes you a letter, in Autumn, I know you be on the internet. Your mama let you be on TikTok and stuff. Autumn, you have a gift. Writing, Autumn, is a gift. Use it. Even if your mama ball your letters up and throw them in the garbage.
When I read the note, I don't go to her and be like, thank you, hug, or I be like, Autumn, I got your note. I just ball it up and throw it in the garbage.
Baby, you keep writing. You have a purpose. God has a calling on your life, Autumn. They watch your mama for you. You are the gift. Your mother has the ability to become a gift. But sometimes, unfortunately, pride gets in the way. Sometimes, unfortunately, shame keeps people in an invisible prison. If only people could be as bold as Cora B and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
To their own children, the children who see them naked. And when I say naked, I'm not talking about clothes, baby. I'm talking about when the lights go out, when we ain't on these phones, when the outside world don't see what goes on in this house. You know, that stuff that your mama trained you to keep inside this house. That stuff, she would heal. She would heal, baby. And she would heal you. But, just like your mama, you got a choice. Keep writing.
She cannot give me advice. I'm the motherfucker I'm gonna take some advice from is for somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Not her. Call Ayana or somebody. Ayana fix my life.
Hey, April. I couldn't call Ayana. Or is it Ayala? Iyana. However you say her name. I couldn't call her. You know she retired, girl. She got tired of dealing with poor motherfuckers like you. But anywho, she did make this video. And I think that it could help you realize that she couldn't fucking fix it. She actually would probably refer you over to me, Peach McIntyre. Hold on.
I was a horrible mother. Horrible.
She was horrible. A horrible mother. Sounds like a few people I know. Only difference is April. She's able to take accountability, which is freedom.
We got to unpack that. Meaning,
I was a horrible mother, meaning when my kids were growing up, I didn't know what mothering was. I didn't understand it. So
Sounds like some mothers I know.
and because the father wasn't in the home
Right.
in a positive way, I did the providing, I did the protecting, I did the guiding, and I didn't do the nourishing, the nurturing.
See, God has favored me, Peach McIntyre, to be a lioness. You see, in the animal kingdom, when you look at the lioness, she is a wonderful hunter. She can even share her man. She goes out and she hunts because those babies and that man gotta eat. She loves her lion king so much that she even lets him eat first and then the kids, and she takes the scraps. And that's enough for her because she is a lioness, a queen. Now, unlike Iyanna, however you say her name, unlike her, Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. She's a true lioness. She can love her king, even after he has enjoyed another lioness. She can also go hunt to provide a life beyond their wildest dreams. And on top of that, she can do it all while still taking care of her cubs. And when I say taking care of, I mean nurturing them. You see, Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. She got the men in the house and the cubs, and she's able to sit in her closet and provide. Now, what does that man do? He covers her when she's weak. Yes, I get weak. But him being the king that he is, when I'm at my weakest, he protects me. He encourages me so I could get back out there and be that lion queen. You understand?
The affirming. I didn't do that.
Meanwhile, Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. She even named her children affirmations like choice is a blessing, gorgeous, purpose, amazing, life, wonderful, phenomenal, champion, wisdom flows, logic flows. And of course, the child made in love after the king that she loves, even after he enjoys another lioness, Gregory. And her namesake child, the child whose sons will be named after her, McIntyre. See? She couldn't fix it.
I was a horrible mother. Horrible.
Meanwhile, the person that can fix it is in your face. But because she's not perfect, and you're not either, you refuse to shut the fuck up and listen. Listen so you can learn. Learn so you can change. Change to become excellent. Not perfect, but excellent. April.
Not Peach. You ain't in a position to give advice. That's the only thing I'm trying to get y'all to understand.
Now, April, I know that I am. Actually, I'm about to turn to the side right now. Good night, April.
She can't give me no advice. I don't care if it was good advice or bad advice.
And you see, April, that is your problem. You don't care if it's good advice. I've been giving good advice, and the women who are taking it, regardless if their mother told them she loves them or not, they are healing generations. Meanwhile, you refuse to take the good advice. Not only that, but you acknowledge that it is good advice. So when your children grow up, if they grow up and feel the way that I, Peaches McIntyre, feels about my mother, or the way that you, April, feels about your mother, the mother who did not want you.
She said in my face and told me she didn't want me, and she told me she didn't love me.
The mother who signed her rights away in your face.
She said in my face and told me she didn't want me,
and said, I don't want you no more.
And she signed her motherfucking rights away in my face.
If they feel the way you feel about her, now I don't know how you define that feeling, but for me, mine is hate. I hate my mother, my biological mother. I despise, aka hate her. Because once I grew up, after trying as a child, like Autumn,
Autumn always write me like little notes. And like the last note Autumn wrote to me, she said, I know you be going through a lot, but I just want to tell you that I love you. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I wonder how Autumn be feeling, because when I read the note, I don't go to her and be like, thank you, hug her, or I be like, Autumn, I got your note. I just bottle it up and throw it in the garbage.
Taking in consideration her trauma, my mother was fed grapes, allegedly, by her own father.
Imagine you're a child, the first person that ever have sex with you is your daddy.
And many other men in her life. Nevertheless, she laid up April and had 3, oh my God, what a coinkydink, 3 children by 3 different men. And when it came time to do the free shit, like giving your children a hug, showing affection, and being nurturing the same way we could do it for a nigga, my mom failed the test. And it was not because she didn't know how. Clearly she did. She did it with a lot of niggas and a couple bitches too. But when it came to her children, don't laugh, fool. When it came to her children, she failed the test, especially when it came to the gifted child, the child that she invalidated and called a dummy, stupid, the R word. The child that she said she's not helping with her homework because she's R anyways. This child, me, Peaches McIntyre, known on the internet as Peach, you know, the girl that's phenomenal. When they grow up, if they feel like me or you, it would be deserved, because April, just like my mama, Tracy, she knew better. Not only did she know better because she herself experienced it.
Stay at your aunt's house while your mama going out, men's trying to touch you, that's trauma right there.
But then you turn around and have kids and send your kids to different people's houses where things happen to them. You send me to Merle house where I feel like I'm abandoned, unloved, with no motherfucking food or a change of clothes. You send Edward over there to his daddy house where he getting fed grapes. You send Drill to wherever she want to go. Who knows? I think Drill had a perfect life, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Drill don't got no trauma. But obviously Peaches and Edward got trauma right there.
That is trauma right there.
But I told her how I motherfucking felt. And bitch, we ain't talking about no feeding empty little tummies or buying Jordans. We're talking about the part that's free. We're talking about hugging our kids, telling our kids, I love you. You are amazing. You are gorgeous. You have purpose. You're wonderful. You're phenomenal. You're a champion. You will always, always, always win. And as you grow, baby, you will gain wisdom. It will flow through you, flow through you, flow through you. And if you use your logic, you won't be a dumb, broken ass hoe like April.
Call Ayana. Call Sarah Jakes, TD Jakes, somebody. Bitch, I'm not listening to you, though. Not you. Not you.
So, April, although I have a lot of wisdom, because you won't apply that wisdom, you know, use your logic. Hey, my baby. It makes you a fool. tell him, a fool. Even God says that.
I pray in the name of Jesus. I pray, Father, for your mercy. I pray, Father, for your strength upon her. Almighty God, your mercy upon him.